Yes, it's foggy out here, but there's no mistaking the clarity of purpose of this car. On this edition of Test Drive, the GS350 from Lexus. At the preview of the Lexus GS350, I was impressed by just how light the full-bodied sedan felt on its tyres. The GS's adaptive suspension does a very good job of quelling body roll without beating the riders up on a rough road. The rear-drive car also benefits from active rear steering. The latter can turn the rear wheels by up to 2 degrees, which imparts a better turn-in and overall precision. It's all a part of the F-Sport package. One of the reasons this GS handled the pylon and braking test so well boils down to the F-Sport package. Now this thing brings a whole bunch of stuff, including better seats, a thicker steering wheel and a body kit. The two most important parts, however, you get better steering and better brakes. Now the latter, they consist of two-piece front rotors, which really do push the brake fade limit a long, long way out. The bottom line, if you're looking at a GS, you've got to buy the S-Sport package. Yes, it's a lot of money, as in $7 grand, but it's worth every cent. The F-Sport option also allows the driver to tweak the manner in which the GS drives. Along with the normal and eco modes, and forget this mode, it's way too soft, comes Sport and Sport Plus. The Sport mode alters the throttle and transmission response, while the Sport Plus mode also firms the suspension and steering, as well as moving the stability control's intervention point further out. Generally, the Sport mode is the right one for all eventualities. It is accommodating when tooling around town, yet sharp enough to tackle a more enthusiastic charge. You know, there's no question that paint technology is getting better every year. Now this Lexus, it has a new coating on it. The luster is wonderful, the name absolutely horrible. It's known as Surprised, Outstanding, Novel, Invented Coating. Mercifully, it's just known as Sonic. The GS350 arrives with a 3.5-litre V6 that delivers 306 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. The power does a surprisingly good job of motivating 1,750 kilograms of leather-lined opulence. I clocked the 0 to 100k time at 6 seconds and the 80 to 120 passing test at 4.7 seconds. Both times are more than up to snuff. Lexus also did a good job of making the GS350 produce the right noises when it's worked. The siren is rewardingly throaty. You see, there's an acoustic amplifier built into the intake system. Inside, this GS is very, very nicely finished. Top-class materials, very comfortable seats, nice chunky steering wheel, part of that F-Sport package, and you get all of the luxury items you could possibly want. But as is becoming more and more common, most of the functions are controlled through this central controller. Everything from the radio to an iPod to the climate control and your phone. Now, on the subject of the phone, it has a really neat feature. If you get a text or an email, it will read it to you.
You are watching Motoring TV on TSN.
That simple ability means you no longer have to play with your handheld device. If there is a powertrain disappointment, it's the number of gears in the transmission. Certainly the 6 speeds work very well with the engine, and the shifts are smooth when loafing along, yet snappy when the driver flicks one of the steering wheel mounted paddles. However, given the 7 speeds employed by Infiniti and Mercedes-Benz, and the 8 speeds that you'll find in Audis and BMWs, it would behoove Lexus to drop the 8-speed automatic out of the LS430 and into the GS350, especially when it's equipped with the F-Sport option. Lexus is primarily known as a maker of luxury cars. However, this latest GS350, especially when it's wearing the S-Sport package, really does show that the company has refound its focus. This car is a true delight. What they've done to this car, I hope it transcends the rest of the brand.